Right, good evening guys, how is everyone doing? So I finally figured out what is the Season Pass Rebirth. I thought it was, from the start I thought that it was too good to be true for this to be the actual Rebirth. Well, the truth is in the pudding, as they say, and you just have to read the title, Season Pass Rebirth. It's not a rebirth from Season Pass, it's a Season Pass Rebirth. And I actually found out not by myself. I found out, I was actually trying to find out if I was gonna keep all my cash, all the 5 quintillion that I've collected till now, because either that or I would have, I don't know, bought tons, like hundreds of forbidden crates to carry with me into the new level, into level 45. But as it appears, the rebirth is for the season pass. It's not for your rebirth level. So it's exactly as the title says, season pass rebirth. You need to be level 31. Only this one, I don't know what it means. I guess it's the minimum requirements to rebirth your season pass. And as I read online, from what the artificial intelligence says, this is not from people, this is what the artificial intelligence collected, I guess, on the internet from other people saying, and what people say is that this is just a restart to level 1, basically just like your rebirth, you start all over again. And this is why, for example, it says here you won't lose your season coins, because season coins on a season pass is like your cash that you collect for rebirth. So this is why it says that you won't lose your season coins. So as you can see, it all makes sense now, because I was wondering why would it write that you won't lose your season coins. People have been rebirthing all the time while the season pass is active, and already everyone knows that no one is gonna lose their coins. This is just not how it works. But it's logical that when the season pass is actually the one that is being rebirthed, then okay, of course you gotta maybe write it down that I have to notify people what you will lose and what you will not lose. So the season pass coins are going to be left as they are. You will not lose them. And of course, I am 30 points away. So let me collect this. Let me collect this. I'll collect the rest. Well, actually, I shouldn't collect. Let me leave one. I don't know if they will also reset. I hope they do. So missions. No, it wasn't missions. It was here. So I've reached the rebirth here. The green line has been completed. If you remember, there was like a black line here. Okay, so nothing else is left to do. I think I've collected everything. Sometimes I will leave something to test. Like for example, I left the crates here. The crate to collect it on an event day, on an event time. I wanted to see if the crate would achieve that event's trait, or I don't know, mutation, actual mutation. That would have been powerful. But so far, nothing was changed when I collected the crate during an event. So that failed. Maybe you need like 10 crates to test it out like really well. But anyway, let's rebirth the season pass. I think I wasn't wrong. Yep. As you can see, I have 44 rebirths. Man, wouldn't it have been like really stupid if I would have rebirthed and my actual character would have rebirthed and I would have lost all of my brain rots? I think I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't have played this game anymore. Safe to say, this took like a lot of months to get to here. So okay, let's see the missions. Were they reset? They were not reset, so I shouldn't have spent the 50 here. But I can spend this one. So 100 points, but I didn't collect them. What happened here? Level progress. So nothing changes. I think I have here the exact same one admin crate. So it just resets itself and you start all over the exact same season pass. I'm guessing it only truly changes when the 5 days are up and there's a new update. This should be like on Friday. No, not on Friday. Well, around on Friday. Plus 11 hours, 5 days plus 11 hours. So around on Friday, this should reset. And until then, let's see. With just 50. Oh man, that's actually a lot. And if I may, I think that one of the best things to buy, well, if you're low level, chances are that everything in here except the rainbow watering can, the goat potion, and maybe the hippocactus rifle, all of these are in my opinion not important. Hippocactus rifle is too strong, so probably only buy it if you are a low level and there is nothing you can do against like normal forbidden normal goat mutated brain rots. So you should probably buy the hippocactus rifle. I wouldn't advise for really high level people to buy hippocactus rifle. If you already have level 1 million fruit, like mutated potatoes like I do, for you the freeze gun is the way to go, because you can actually kill more high powered brain rots with this gun than with the hippocactus rifle, and it's much more expensive than the freeze gun, and you can only kill one. Of course it's an insta kill, but I mean, just how many really powerful brain rots that you can't handle with your 1 million fruit are there? Maybe, I don't know, a few. If you use the times 67 luck, you will probably get out of 5 of those, let's say maybe 2 or 3 actual OP goat, like admin goats maybe, or something like this, if you activate the waves too, which is another thing, maybe for another day to explain. But yeah, the hippocactus rifle, I wouldn't advise for you to buy it from the pass. By the way, it's not closing on itself, and that's cool. So the hippocactus rifle is a no-go for people, let's say above level 40 something. Go for the freeze gun. You can freeze like it takes around 2 times to freeze for you to kill a level 100 million brain rot, a size 100 million brain rot. So you need to freeze it 2 times, and then if you have like a 1 million fruit line, it will kill it within, well, a little bit of time. You can also use your normal gun, and you also can use the other guns to kill it, like, I don't know, the Bananini Frostini or the Cannellone Fire SMG, Tralalelo Scarnini. Of course you need to have the 150 damage potion active for that. So yes, do not buy the hippocactus, it's very expensive and it only kills 1 brain rot. Do you really think that it's worth that much? In my opinion, it does not. So the rainbow watering can is pretty useless, I guess, if you buy it. I mean, it's very important during admin events, but it's not as important for you to actually spend the coins. The goat potion is also very expensive, 150 for the goat potion. That is a huge waste in my opinion. This should not have been over 50 coins in my opinion, because these goat potions, most of the time they just send your way just 20 million or I don't know 35 million level goats. So goats, so they are not worth it. The 150 is this is 4 times more expensive than it should be in my opinion, around that. So the freeze gun, in my opinion, is one of the best things that you can buy. So I guess well, this is not on the first place, but if you want to buy something from the bottom here, starting from the rainbow can, buy the freeze gun. It's very cheap, 125. It's actually, I think it's actually a gun made for people with advanced fruits already on the base. If you are a low level, the freeze gun will not do anything for you. Let me just put it that way. Just go for the hippocactus rifle and you can just activate the 67 luck and kill 50, 70 goats, and those are huge brain roots for you. But with the freeze gun, you will not be able to do it if you are a low level. Freeze gun is only for the high levels. So now that we've covered the bottom 4, now we have the Supreme Crate, Cyborg Lime, and the Brainrot Crate. This one I think is a little bit too expensive. You can see here the info on the right. There's only 20% chance of getting a potato, and even then you don't know which. Oh, it has like either a rainbow 90% or an admin 10%. But still, I don't know, is 300 coins worth it? Again, for advanced accounts, I would say it's not worth it. It's just not. There's a 25% chance that you will get a beach pineapple, 30% that you will get a plague leak, 25% that you will get a mechanic, and only 20% that you will get a potato pirate. So I mean, it's almost for certain that you will get one of the 3 above and not the potato. So I think it's a waste. You already have like almost all of your fruit at 1 million, so at this point in your account you should probably not take this one. It's too expensive, and the chances of you getting the potato are very low. You probably need around, let's say, 4 of these crates to get 1 potato. At least that is how your chances looks. If it's 20%, then around 4 or 5 crates, that's what you need to get an actual potato. And that is if you're lucky. Maybe you won't get even 1. And then you have the Cyborg Lime limited OP fruit. I think I actually took one. I didn't buy one. Yeah, I took one from the season pass. There was one at the last spot, but still 350 is a little bit expensive. But still, I believe it's one of my strongest fruits. It's slightly above it's slightly above the rainbow, like 0.01 million above the rainbow. So that's like what, 10 is it like 10,000? I think 10,000. I don't think it's 100,000. It's 10. I think it's 10,000 damage. So that's basically nothing. You will get here at the last spot before the rebirth, the season pass rebirth, or you will get here on the first place if you actually buy with the V-Bucks, which is a little bit expensive, I have to say. 650 for this is a little bit I wouldn't buy it. Still, Cyborg Lime 350 just for 1 Cyborg Lime. It's a little bit expensive. I mean, the season pass has been active for what, for a week? I mean, I guess you have to decide for yourself. I'd say it's not worth it. 350 is not worth it. And then you have the Brainrot Crate limited. You can get here are the percentages. I actually got, which one did I get? I got 2 of those pumpkins, but I didn't buy the Brainrot Crate. I got the pumpkins from the season pass for free, just by playing the season pass. But here, I mean, the actual good ones with the 400 and I believe 600 cash production per second are at the bottom there. The 400 I believe is the pink hippopotamus. The 600 I think is the cow. And yeah, it's almost impossible to get them. I guess you need to buy like, I don't know, around 10 of these to get at least 1 or 2 of those bottom ones. So 250 for Brainrots that you can't even trade, that you can't even use the trade machine on. I call it the upgrade machine. You can't even use, the trade machine there on the Brainrots for at least, how long is that? I mean, can you use it in the fuse machine? I'm pretty sure you can't, but oh, it's still working. It's still producing the next Brainrot. But I believe you can't even use it in the trade machine, but don't quote me on that. I haven't tested it yet. But I think it's blocked for everything for 2 or 3 weeks, around that. Same thing with the fruit, you can't trade it. Last time I saw my lime had like a 20 days lock on it. So I don't know why they blocked people from trading this. I mean, if they earned them through the pass, I mean, it's theirs. So they should be able to do whatever they want with them, just like with any fruit and brain rots. So where were we? We were at the brain rot crate, and I was saying that it's also not worth it. I mean, you can't do anything with these brain rots, and if you gather enough of them, at some point you won't even be able to carry them with you, because all of your vault spaces will be filled with nothing but useless brain rots that you can't upgrade anymore. Pretty much nothing in here is worth it except the freeze gun. The freeze gun is the cheapest one. I mean, I think it should have been like 150 in reality, because this gun is very powerful for advanced accounts. Advanced accounts can just use one of these shots to take down their powerful brain rot. You use one shot and then the rest you just try to kill it with your other less powerful guns. Yeah, so in my opinion, buy the freeze gun. I mean, you get 5 shots from this gun instead of a Hypocactus rifle that you only get 1 shot. I mean, what brain rot can you not kill with 5 bullets from a freeze gun? I mean, legitimately, tell me, if you have a line of, even not all of them, 1 million potato pirate fruits mutated, even if you don't have a full line of those, I mean, are you really not able to kill them all with just 5 freeze gun bullets? I mean, just think about it. So the Hypocactus rifle, in my opinion, has become kinda useless, and it's too expensive. It's only good, as I will say it again, it's only good for low level accounts, because no matter how many times they freeze a brain rot, their fruits will not be able to kill like 100 million HP brain rot. So that's my idea, that's my thoughts. I would only buy the freeze gun. I'll actually put my money where my mouth is. Ta-da! And that's how you do it. The freeze gun is, in my opinion, is the best gun in the game. But I will say something. I haven't had much experience with Cannelloni Fire SMG because I still don't understand how it works. I read online that it burns the brain rots, but I don't know. I haven't had a very good experience with it. So I'm guessing it's stronger than Tralalelo, but I don't know. I actually lost brain rots while using this gun, and I had the 100 times 150 damage potion. So in theory, this fires single bullets, just like the Tralalelo Scarnini, but it also puts brain rots on fire. So I don't see any fire. Maybe I need to change my settings, but yeah, I think Bananini Frostini is still above the Cannelloni Fire SMG in my opinion. And the Sekola gun is always, yeah, it's not so bad. You can make your brain rots bigger. Yes, this is what happens when you rebirth. This video is more about what happens when you rebirth in what is the rebirth for, and it's not for you, it is for the season pass. You just reset the season pass and you just get to play it for a second time with exactly the same rewards. And if you want new rewards, you just have to wait for 5 days, and I'm guessing all of this will be reset anyway again, but you will get like different things in here according to the new rebirth, I guess, because there are, by the way, let me see if I have any waves. No. Also, there are new rebirths here. So here you go. You have 50 extra levels, and this time you actually get a brain rot on level 50, a boss brain rot unlocked at level 50, which is something that hasn't happened before. I believe it always ended like on level 44 or 39 or something like this. I don't think it has ever ended on a, you know, like a 30 or a 20, but I don't know, I might be wrong. Alright, so we have new brain rots. They haven't introduced a huge amount of new brain rots this time, even though we did get new rebirth levels, but I think just as before, they will just use the older brain rots for you to rebirth into the next level. All right, so there's that. So thank you guys for watching. This is a small guide on the season pass and also my thoughts and ideas on it, how to best utilize it. And yeah, oh, by the way, before I leave, just a small note. If you have in the season pass a thing like during the missions here, you have something like well, the freeze gun, using the okay, you should know how to use it. But if it says here like plant 150 or 125 plants, you don't have to actually wait for them to grow. Just plant them, remove one line, plant them, go back, remove them back, and then plant again, you know, plant again, plant, and then go back and just remove them back again. And this way you should be able to, I mean, if you have enough plant space, just remove them all and plant all of them just like you would plant your fruits in a zigzag pattern. And that's it. But since I don't have that much of a space, I use it line by line. Well, I just use one line to do it, and you should be able to complete it in less than 3 minutes. You should be able to complete if you have like a necessity to plant like 70 or 100 seeds. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fruits versus Brain Rots. Bye bye.